Oh, we're live. And people should be getting notices soon. It is another Monday. Welcome, everyone. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know I didn't.
You didn't.
The Packers lost.
Yes.
Yes.
It was
I don't
quite
know.
a football weekend.
I don't understand. I really don't. It's supposed to have been one of the best teams in the NFL. But, you know that saying, any given Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have people yet? Oh, yeah, we got people coming in.
I didn't get a notice.
You didn't get a notice?
No.
Uh-oh. Are we right?
Yeah.
It says stunning string. Did I get a notice? I got a notice.
Oh, there.
I got a notice.
It just took a minute.
Hi, Linda. Okay, we'll have some people join in. And then I will show what I'm going to do today.
Does that look good to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Miley. Hi, Ellen.
Some people coming in.
People are coming in.
I made it today. Didn't know if I was.
Yeah, it
Make it
snowed
through the
overnight,
snow.
and it got a little nasty out here. And tomorrow night, I think it's supposed to get like 11 below or something like that.
Ew.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. That's why we live in this climate. To have 4 seasons.
I guess.
Yep. Oh, hi, Leslie. Okay, we got people coming in. So, today, I am going to do an artist. This one is like worrying me a little bit because... Oh, you like that? I did that myself yesterday. Trimmed my beard, everything. So
Hey, Leslie.
I left you guys hanging. So I'm a little intimidated by this artist. So hope I can do justice. I'm doing Picasso.
Which Picasso?
I'm doing Picasso.
The old Picasso? The newer Picasso? The...
Why don't we just do the red armchair?
Ooh, that's a lot of fun colors.
Let's go for it.
Here, let me close it up.
Yeah. So we're gonna do Picasso today. Like I said, I'm feeling a little intimidated. I'll see what I can do.
There's some really good colors.
There is. Hi, Peggy. Ooh, Peggy's getting close.
Wow.
Okay, so hopefully I can do justice to this today.
Are you staying close up?
Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna keep that there for my inspiration.
I see you have your helper by your feet.
I do. I have a little Lulu here. Everybody's got to have a little Lulu.
Why she would want to lay on concrete floor when it's this cold out?
It would be so much easier if I did one big old picture, but I
know,
can't
but then
do
you
that.
wouldn't get any
I know,
yellow.
I would lose all the color, so I have to do little bitty ones, and I don't think it's going to work as good, but I will try.
It's more the color
Yeah.
and the balance of color.
Okay. We'll just go with that. But I got to make little faces though.
Not really.
Hey. Don't mess-
Faces are not your strong suit.
No, it'd be better though if I had. If I did this whole thing, I could make it look bigger
I
or
know.
better. But
I know.
I try. I do the best I can. I do the best I can, Tom.
You and your reels. You got a lot of bases there.
Yeah, I have Superwash, Worsted, Legacy Worsted, and Sock. Smashing Sock.
So just 3?
Yeah, just 3. Yeah, it's going to be more about the color than anything today. I'll try to make shapes so similar to. I'll do as much as I can. So let's start with that. Woohoo!
What is that? The yellow?
It'll change. When it hits the acid, see it changing?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Penny.
Yeah, this January's been no joke for weather for everybody. But I'm kind of excited, not excited, but I'm happy that the cycle of snowstorms we've gotten in have been overnights.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot easier than being somewhere and getting stuck out.
Thank goodness we don't commute anymore.
Hey, Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn. Hi, Nathania.
Hi, Nathania.
So people just joining. I am attempting Picasso. You want to show the picture?
It's the red armchair. This was his first painting that he did, where he did the side and front view. Hi, Leslie.
Yeah, Nathania, I don't go anywhere anymore either.
No, home and work, home and work. Pick up groceries, home and work.
You're no fun.
Post office, once in a while. It's weird how that greeny, browny blue or yellowy color is bleeding out the brown.
Yeah.
It's interesting how it does that.
Okay, now let's get some big chunks of color in here.
Penny likes your haircut.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad I trimmed up the back, because that's what people see when you're doing this.
Yeah, that's the only problem with cutting your own hair. Have a hard time getting to the back just right. That's why I keep sending you around. Trim up my hair.
Yes, Nathania, always something to do. You've been doing a lot of sewing and stitching and stuff, though. I saw your project bag thing you made. That was very cool. And you got me hooked on Wordle, which I haven't done yet today. I actually got yesterday's in 3, which I was surprised. Those of you that haven't found it yet, Wordle, W-O-R-D-L-E. It's a puzzle a day. It's just a word puzzle. Kind of like a hangman kind of thing, maybe. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, that is some strange colors.
Not my painting.
Not your circus?
You know, I always thought Salvador Dali was on drugs when he did his stuff, but Picasso had to have been. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Picasso liked his women. I still think he's one of the most varied artists you go between Mother and Child, which was 10 years before this, which was very soft and, you know, kind of sweet. And then you go 10 years later and he does this. And then you've got like the sculpture in Chicago, which is something totally different. So he's just very all over the place. Wordle is fun. And you know what I like about it is you can only do it once a day. So it's not like something that you're going to get sucked into and look up and it's an hour later. Which is why I don't play a lot of games on my phone, because they can be a time suck. So many colors. Ooh, the lighter purple. I know. I'm excited to see this one knit up because I think the colors are going to be really unique. He was looking at doing Mother and Child, but it was a lot of soft blues. And this one just seemed like it had a lot more color and fun colors. Looks like you're making a really strange flag at the moment.
Like I told Cindy earlier, when I think of Picasso, I always think of Chris Farley in the Saturday Night Live script skit when he was
down by the river.
The motivational speaker. What was his name?
Oh.
Look, Dad, we got ourselves a freaking Picasso here.
Matt Foley.
Matt Foley. That's it.
Oh.
It's amazing how long that show's been on the air.
It's amazing since I haven't seen it.
It's amazing Lauren Michaels is still the head of it.
Is he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that show in forever. Oh, you're gonna splash me with that green. I do want green. What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Nothing. Isn't that awesome?
This is so interesting.
It's kind of funny. I'm doing an abstract on an abstract.
Yeah. Well.
Or what's that called when you deconstruct?
Deconstruct. You're abstracting the abstract. There's another word I'm thinking of and I can't think of what it is. But I will.
Okay, this one's gonna rock everybody's world.
Ooh, now you're getting the dark rusty brown. That green is super intense. just logged on. Tom got his ears lowered.
Yep.
Yes, Terry, he did.
Just call me Pablo Tom.
He was desperately in need of a haircut.
They usually do a 2s and 3, but I decided, you know what? Let's just do 2 all the way across the head.
I was talking about.
Clippers.
Oh. I think Lulu's hair is longer than yours now. Right, Lulu? She's awfully tired today. It's gonna be really intriguing.
So show people the picture again that
Oh.
just joined.
If you just joined us, he's doing Picasso's Red Armchair. So, very cool.
Well, my interpretation.
Well, yeah.
I think I could have got it closer to it if I did this whole big thing, or I used like blanks. But
Yeah.
I think that's the fun and challenge of this is see what you can come up with by limit of what you have to work with.
Well, and I think it'll be interesting to see how the colors. That's usually what's exciting is when you look at the skein next to the picture, if you can see the
Well, and I think
color
what's going to be cool
translation.
about this one, and I can't wait till we knit it up, is with all the bright colors, how they pop in the knitting. Whereas a lot of times when we've done these paintings like this, they kind of get mellow and blend together. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that with this one. What's that?
My brother just sent me a thing on Facebook.
Hmm.
He marked himself safe from having to watch Tom Brady in another Super Bowl. I'm liking it. You still got 2 colors over here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what they are.
One's
One's a red.
and one's a pewter, like a fog.
Oh. So you're not leaving any natural?
No, there's really no natural in there. You see any natural?
Oh, I thought you were leaving the face.
The face is fog.
Oh. Silly me. So this will be for our To Die For Friday this week, which is so cool. I love that. It's the 29th, I believe. Ooh, the red.
I like that actually.
I do too.
The red looks really good in there.
It offsets some of that brown.
The only thing I didn't do in this interpretation is, as you can see, he used a lot of black outline lines, and I really didn't do a lot of that in this one. Notice that in a lot of the abstract paintings we've been picking lately, they do a lot of outlining.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just so happy that I'm getting really caught up on all of my dyeing with everybody. I have a couple older ones that are going out tomorrow. We're going to go today, but with the snowstorms and all that, we decided to wait on mail till tomorrow. But yeah, I think after today or tomorrow morning, I'll only be like a week out on most of my orders.
Nice. Yep, we're getting back to the faster turnaround. We've been playing catch up since Black Friday
Yeah.
because we had so much go out in December. But that's not a bad problem to have. Oh, Savannah, it did snow again. I think we got more last night than we got the night before, but it didn't blow around as much. Miley wants to know if she wants a fuzzy yarn with a halo other than cloud.
Sexy.
The new shimmer. Is that what
Shimmer
it's
has a cloud, yeah.
It's a single. Anything single ply is going to have more of a cloud.
Or like
so
if you want like a
simply-
DK weight stunning single would work too.
Simply single.
Yeah, simply single. Sorry.
Simply single DK. Anything with a single ply is going to have a little bit of a halo. We don't have much else besides the bison has some halo in it. The sexy.
What'd you call me?
Because we're trying to just paint. Yarn boy. We're trying to get hooked up with maybe a local alpaca farm because we'd like to work with somebody local because there's a lot of alpaca just north of us. And so we haven't brought any alpaca in from the mills yet, and that would have more of a halo to it. So as soon as we can start to get out and visit some of them, maybe when the weather breaks for the year, we'll get something in place with that. But the shimmer and the simply single DK would work for a halo other than, and luxury has a little bit of a halo, but not a lot because it's got a pretty good twist to it. But the cashmere in it does have a little bit. Oh, last week's yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
That on the new shimmer with the gold in it. Ooh. Or on the
Single.
the single DK would be
Okay, picture time.
amazing.
What do you guys think? Ode to Picasso. I got the colors in there, and it's. I actually like it.
I like it too. I'm trying to get without all the junk on the table. Oh, but I missed the picture.
Yeah, then don't go with sexy. You want to get the yellows and the sexy
no,
was
not
already
even
brown.
close.
Okay.
Oh, I got a glare on that picture. That's not too bad.
Yeah, this will be really interesting to see how this nets up.
Yeah. We've got some super interesting colors in there.
You guys might like it so much you're gonna be just like saying, "I want Tom's Picasso," or they're gonna start nicknaming me Pablo Tom.
No one's gonna do that.
I could have a bar called Pablo Tom.
No, you can't have that either.
Maybe that's what we call the yarn.
No, we call it yarn red armchair.
Oh, show people the picture again. I think we got new people back in.
Hi, Deanna. No, here.
Oh, I got my hands wet.
This is what he's doing.
I am doing Picasso.
The red armchair.
Which there really isn't a lot of red in that thing.
Yeah, I know. I guess the chair was red, but she's sitting on it, so you can't really see it.
Can you tell she had blonde hair too?
Yeah. But his wife did not. At the time.
Was he cheating on her?
I don't know. I read through a blurb about it, but I didn't retain it. Evidently, because now I don't remember. Sounds like a drink. Yeah. The Pablo Tom.
With bourbon in it. That's got to be the base alcohol.
We watched a really cool documentary on bourbon.
Oh yeah, neat. It
It was
was.
kind of the history of how it came to be and all the regulations and stuff. If you're into that kind of thing. I think it was on Hulu or Netflix somewhere. I've gotten sucked into the 2 PBS shows that they're only dropping the episodes on Sunday nights. It's making me crazy. The All Creatures Great and Small, season 2, and Around the World in 80 Days with David Tennant. Oh, I really like it. It's really good. But I should have waited till it was all done and then I could have binged it. Because I hate waiting a whole week for another episode. First world problems.
Okay. Look at that.
That's looking cool. Lulu is not impressed.
Lulu's shop dog.
She's laying there, sleeping. Where are you watching 80 Days? It's on PBS, but I'm watching it on PBS Masterpiece. I joined. If you support PBS, they're always doing those pledge drives. You can do that for $60 a year, and you get access to everything on PBS Masterpiece through a streaming channel. And I love it because we can watch all the documentaries and all that stuff.
And my favorite thing that Cindy just got me onto is Netflix has a new thing with isn't it through Netflix as Scribble or whatever?
No, it's not through Netflix.
Oh, it isn't? I thought that was
It's just
Netflix.
No,
Oh.
they call it the Netflix of books.
Oh.
Scribed, which
Scribed.
is like Audible.
But better.
Indiana, it's good. It's really good.
Never mind anything I just said.
No, it's very much like Audible, except you're not buying titles, you're subscribing. It's kind of like the part of Audible where you can listen to any number of the books in the free section. Just has a better variety.
Well, yeah, it's got newspapers, magazines.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, it's got
Podcasts.
documents, podcasts. So, like, if you are a conspiracy theorist and want to look up some documents on things, or you just want to see the new laws that are coming out and want to read the 20,000 pages of a new law that's coming out, you can log in there and do that.
Oh, and it didn't apply to us because we're not musical, but they have sheet music, which I thought was really cool. If you were into playing music, to have access to all the sheet music. So cool looking. I'm almost at the point, Deanna, where I'm thinking about going back and watching the new Who stuff. But I don't know if I could live through the Rose and the Doctor again. It was gut-wrenching.
Actually, I think what I'm going to do is do this side and then leave everything else white that's under it.
Oh. That might be kind of cool.
Because I think it'll tone it down, the brightness, if I do that. When you knit it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the problem. My Tom doesn't watch Doctor Who, so he's not inspired by it. So.
I just could not get in Doctor Who. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, guys.
I need to watch Broadchurch. I watched the American version, and they said it has a totally different ending. And I started Broadchurch, and I don't know why I didn't finish it.
But just where I'm going with things is Amazon Prime has a Jack Reacher series coming out.
Oh God! I know. We may have to force him into a Doctor Who series of yarn.
And there's a movie coming out, which I read all the books. Gray Man.
Well, the Gray Men books were good.
Yeah.
We used to listen to those on the way to shows in the car. Carolyn's not into Doctor Who either.
I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I tried. I even went to the movie theater when they had the Christmas specials at the movie theater, and I just.
That wasn't a Christmas special. It was the War of the Doctors.
Oh.
I got into it because of our son. We watched it together. I'm not much of a sci-fi person, but they had such a good storyline when it was, even Christopher Eccleston is when we started, and then we went all the way through. But I just can't do the... Now the scarf, that's an interesting idea. If we did one skein that had all the scarf colors.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Huh.
I could do that. if they really want me to.
I'm kind of liking that idea. Wow. Nathaniel, do you watch the old stuff too? Somebody told me you can watch the old stuff in order on Pluto for free, which I haven't downloaded yet. We tried to watch some of the first ones, and a lot of them we couldn't find, so we kind of jumped around. But I think if we got further into the series than those first few, it'd be cool. I just saw there's a new Picard show coming out.
Oh,
Star Trek.
is that new? I thought they had a Picard show a couple years back.
I know, but there's something new because I asked Dexter if he was going to watch it or if he'd seen any of it, and he said no because he needed to go back and watch.
See, now I
Next
can.
Generation or something, and he hadn't done it.
I'm big into Star Wars and Star Trek. Not a Trekkie, but I like watching it. I have a. I better not say it on my relatives might be listening.
New season of Picard comes out in March. That must be what we saw.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the new Who stuff when it started with Eccleston was what we watched. Billy Piper. She's awesome. We saw the tail end of something yesterday that Jurassic Park has a new movie coming out in June, and Dexter was shocked because he hadn't heard anything about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Chris Pratt back in it?
They didn't show anybody
Jeff
in the
Goldblum?
part I saw.
Jeff Goldblum or whatever his name is?
They didn't show anybody in the part I saw. Just some girl skiing, and then I saw a thing, and then they showed the
A
logo.
dinosaur that ripped her legs off?
I don't. I remember the first one. Not my thing. Give me another Downton Abbey and I'll be all happy. Which I did see there's a new something coming out that's similar to Downton Abbey. What was that? It was more Regency period. We need more Jane Austen in the world.
No, we need more Jack Reachers and Remo Williams.
Nah.
And who's that? Dirk Pitt. I'd be surprised if anybody knows who those people are.
This one's very detailed.
There's a lot of really cool James Patterson series books out there that he basically put his name on that other people wrote that are pretty good books too out there. He does have the Alex Cross series, which is really good.
Oh, okay.
Movies, not so much. The Alex Cross movies are not as good as the books.
Ooh, Sanditon's coming back in March.
Who?
Sanditon. It was kind of a takeoff of Jane Austen's unfinished last novel. But they've got 2 more seasons coming out.
Okay.
That's the one I saw. When Depper's coming back too. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. This you probably, everybody watches, with the whole pandemic, everybody watches all kinds of things you wouldn't really think people would watch, knowing them. Like, everybody got into what, Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
And so we kind of got addicted to this show with the rapper Action Bronson.
I'm not addicted, and I don't want me in with your...
He goes out and he does his concerts, but then him and his crew goes out eating at all kinds of different places.
It's not.
Okay, I think I did it. What do you guys think? It's going to be interesting. Here's my picture. So this will be released on
This Friday.
Friday. Picasso, Red Armchair.
I am anxious for this one to get knitted up.
This one's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alrighty.
I will see you guys on Friday, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, Picasso.
See you all on Friday.
Bye, guys.